Now that graduation season is over, some of the demand has gone down. The customers may still face limited availability or higher prices for certain items from the Big Island. Jill Easley owns a floral design company. She says tropical flowers are in demand right now, but her clients are having to adjust.
With the pricing being a little bit higher, we then have to go out and charge our clients a little bit more.
It is coming from the volcano area.
The general manager of Watanabe Floral says customers will notice slight increases in the prices of tropical flowers. The State Department of Agriculture estimates that the eruption has ruined half of Hawaii's cut flower industry.
Some of the things that we're used to getting maybe locally, we're going to have to go around the world to try and source out and get. And then, of course, Miley has been the biggest problem because it's just too dangerous for the pickers to go up and pick in the volcano area.
Due to a statewide shortage of Miley lei, Punahou School's senior boys had to break with tradition during their commencement ceremony earlier this month.
Punahou always has Miley for their graduating men, and this year it just wasn't available, so we stepped in at the last minute and prepared some yellow boutonnieres for them.
Affected flower growers recently met for an industry meeting. Some face a long road ahead.
If you're looking at a crop like orchids, it takes it'll probably take three years at least, maybe 4 years to get them back to cash flow and in production.
It's sad. I mean, it's sad for everybody, and I just hope that our industry will be understanding and compassionate, and our clients have to be so as well.
Several farmers would like to rebuild their businesses, but they'll need the right land, low-interest loans, and support from the community.
Exactly 3 weeks ago today, a Kapoho Farm Lots couple lost everything when the home that they had just moved into was claimed by lava with all of their belongings still inside. Mileka Lincoln has more on how they're paying it forward through their pain. Mileka?
Aloha, Sean. Mindy and Marty Berry were still unpacking boxes when that very first fissure opened up in Leilani Estates on May 3rd. They lost their home on June 4th. Dear friends have started a GoFundMe account to help the couple get back on their feet. But instead, the Berrys have chosen to give back to the community they love.
As the funds came in, we continued to just be aware of how many people were hurting more and needed more. And so we really felt, just give that to people who need it more.
Armed with 50 envelopes filled with aloha and a crisp $100 bill, Mindy and Marty delivered hope and hugs to Pu'uhonua o Puna today. The reaction from neighbors they've never met, who will be forever connected to them by circumstance, was priceless.
You know, everyone is so kind and generous and loving, and mostly just loving. Everybody takes care. It says, we are so sorry for your loss. We too lost our home farm and all our possessions. You were not alone. We care. God cares. And even strangers cares. We're not strangers. None of us. All we have to do is just look at each other and we know that we love each other. Better days lie ahead for you. We press forward with love and aloha. Marty and Mindy. How beautiful.
Even with no clear plan for their own future, the Berrys say they've been extremely blessed. And while they're appreciative of the friends who've raised funds on their behalf, they say paying it forward is helping them heal in a profound way.
The people are struggling much more than we are. And so it's just, the benefits I get from giving are so great. And then to see that hopefully it'll encourage them and let them know they're not alone. People care, people love them that don't even know them.
We absolutely saw that caring unfold here at Pu'uhonua o Puna today. Coming up at 6 o'clock on Hawaii News Now, more of the incredible story about the Berrys, including everything that they've lost and where you may see them handing out more of those incredible envelopes over the next several days.
At the summit of the volcano, the last collapse explosion event occurred at 4:12 yesterday afternoon. Right now, rates of elevated seismicity in comparison to previous events suggest that another collapse explosion may occur sometime soon. Also, a new update for today is that the Volcano Observatory notice to aircraft has been dropped from the red level to the orange level today due to the reduced ash being produced by these collapse explosion events. That's it for the geology update. I'm going to pass it back to Leslie at this time.
Thanks, Mike. Our next speaker will be Jessica Saracane with Hawaii Volcanoes National Park. Good morning. Haven't been on the call in a while, but thank you. Today it's still status quo. We are parts of the park are open starting on Wednesday. The Kahuku unit will be open again Wednesday through Sunday. I went out there on Friday and hiked a new trail, the Pali'oka'eo Trail, which is about 2 miles of beautiful Koa Okea woodland forest, and I highly encourage everybody to take a visit to Kahuku if you're looking for a positive story about this closure and the ongoing activity. That would be great. Today's day 46 of the partial closure at the Kilauea area of the National Park. And the big news to share today is that we will be hosting, the National Park Service and USGS will be hosting a community meeting this Thursday, June 28th, at the Cooper Center at 6:30 p.m. This is we're hoping that Volcano Village residents are the intended audience for this meeting, and this meeting will be held to discuss the ongoing closure, what's going on in the park, and what's going on with the summit activity of Kilauea.
Our next question comes from Kimmy Andrews from Hawaii News Now. Your line is open.
Hi, I just wanted to ask about the Jagger Observatory and if you have any plans at this time to relocate or where you are in the process of relocating it and just any updates you have on that at the moment.
Question, you mentioned the Jagger Observatory, or do you mean the Jagger Museum or the Hawaiian Volcano Observatory?
I meant the Jagger Museum, sorry.
Jessica, do you want to address the question about the Jagger Museum? Sure. It's really too early to tell. We haven't even been able to do a professional assessment of the structure. So, too early to tell, and that's all I have about that. We don't know if we'll be going back to it. We don't know the actual condition of the building. So I hope that answers your question adequately.
Yeah, thank you.